Welcome back, everyone, to more BallyDung Wrestling's WrestleWave. I am Canaron, and this next matchup is for the YouTube World Championship. And here comes Alberto Del Rio. He's been involved in world title matches in big events, but WrestleWave, I don't know if Alberto Del Rio was at the last WrestleWave that went down, but Alberto Del Rio showing off here for the fans of BallyDung Wrestling, and I don't know if Alberto Del Rio has a match tonight or if he's just going to be a referee for this matchup. He is the referee for this matchup, by the way, but I just don't know if he's involved in any kind of match tonight. We've already seen some interesting things happen already here at WrestleWave. We've had some new champions, some champions have retained their title as well, so we'll have to see what goes on here. Anything can happen here at BallyDung Wrestling. So many different twists and turns could go down. But nonetheless, the YouTube World Championship is one of the premier titles in BallyDung Wrestling, so of course it should be on the WrestleWave card and it should be defended. And also tonight, the BallyDung Championship will still be on the line. We've already seen the tag team titles defended by the one, but we will see a matchup to crown the next tag team championship partner, so somebody will go in to a triple threat match. 3 competitors. We already know 2 of them. The one is handpicked a person as well. So 3 competitors are going to step into the ring later tonight, and one of them will walk away a tag team champion for winning a triple threat matchup, which isn't easy by any means, but it's interesting that 2 of the competitors were picked by Mickie James and Winter. Of course, Winter, I don't think she's made an official debut yet in BallyDung Wrestling, but at least she was on WrestleWave, and I've heard news that Rubber Band Man is possibly injured. His career might be over, but you gotta call the 900 number, the BallyDung hotline, to find the latest information on Rubber Band Man. Of course, it's $1.99 for the first minute and 99 cents for each additional minute. You got to get permission before you call. It could be very expensive, but there's so much extensive news that we can't spend the time covering it right now. And of course, the fans should have to, fork up some money for BallyDung news. Come on. If you're a true fan of BallyDung Wrestling and you want to know all the latest news before the dirt sheets get it, then you got to call the hotline. And it looks like Eliminator is coming down to the ringside area. And Eliminator and Max Frost, they have had matches in the past, but I don't think they've ever had a matchup on a stage like WrestleWave. But, of course, Eliminator and Max Frost, I think Eliminator took Max Frost to a limit before. But, now that he's unmasked as this guy, we know that one of the Eliminators is the 2. The other one is this guy. I don't know who he is, but we'll just call him Eliminator for now because don't know yet what his true identity is, but he looks very familiar from another promotion. I'm getting facts that says he was from the YTWF, but they're not giving out his name just yet. I guess for the YTWF, I guess we're going to have to find out from the Mad Professor who this guy is. This Eliminator, we were told before that there would be multiple Eliminators that would be unmasked and revealed at certain points in time when the time seemed appropriate. So I guess that this is another one of the Eliminators. But I wonder if this guy wins the title, if he were to win the YouTube Championship, would he be sharing that title with the other Eliminators? And now Max Frost with a cover. No, and Alberto Del Rio slow there to react, and now he's yelling at Max Frost for something. I don't know what he saw Max Frost maybe do or not do, but nonetheless, an Eliminator with a hard chop there to the throat of Max Frost, and Max Frost trying desperately to find something, and Alberto Del Rio just kind of watching on here as Max Frost, with a DDT there to Eliminator. And now Max Frost with a cover, hooks the leg, and Del Rio now 1 and 2, and Is his hand going to hit for the 3? He's waiting. He's hesitating. Max Frost probably has this matchup won, but no. Alberto Del Rio waving it off. And a surprise turn. He's not counting the pinfall. And you got to wonder what is going through Alberto Del Rio's mind. Why he's not counting the pinfall attempt on the outside of the ring. It looks like Max Frost is busted open Eliminator. And Del Rio is yelling at Max Frost for doing that. But I didn't think that this matchup had any kind of rules that you can't bust your competitor. Oh! And Del Rio attacking Max Frost now. Maybe Del Rio was assigned by Claire. I know that Max Frost and the One had been trying to bury their hatchet for a while, their rivalry with each other. But I don't know. It looks like it. Oh, and right through the barricade goes Max Frost. But I don't know. I don't know if they buried the hatchet or what the deal is or why Del Rio is doing this. But I don't know. Max Frost looked like he might have had this matchup won. But now Max Frost fighting back, but Eliminator reverses it. And now, Max Frost getting Eliminator reversing that maneuver on Max Frost. And now Max Frost's in trouble. He's set up in a torture rack, and Del Rio calling for the bell. I did not see Max Frost tap out, but maybe Alberto Del Rio saw something we didn't. But nonetheless, I guess the new YouTube World Champion is Eliminator, surprisingly, because Del Rio, as soon as that torture rack was applied, he called for the bell. So maybe Max Frost said something, but I don't see anything in the replay. I guess Eliminator just set up the torture rack, and then right after that, Del Rio called for the bell. So I guess Max Frost is not very happy. He's upset that he got robbed of the YouTube title in his mind. And it does seem like he might have gotten screw jobbed out of the YouTube Championship. Eliminator picks up the victory. And this guy, we saw him on the pre-show. This Eliminator version is just, I don't know, he's been on a roll right now. So he's the new YouTube champion.